Child, you talking about a love triangle. Now, I live for a love triangle in a story and trying to follow it and seeing how it comes out. But they got a hell of a love triangle going on here at Star. Let's talk about it.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie.
I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it.
Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Star Season 2, and this is episode 12. Okay, so the first thing that we actually see, and I'm going to talk about the love triangle, but it's just going to come up just a little bit later, so just hang out with me for a minute. Okay, so we start off, we got Charlene, which is Arlene's twin, just as ugly as her sister ever was, honey. So Charlene shows up. Now she's looking for Star, and she comes there and she sees them and she's talking to them, and everybody's kind of just looking at her, and she's going on there like, child, we don't know nothing about it, don't nobody know nothing about your dead ass goddamn sister, and get the fuck on out of here, bitch. You know, it was short with her. She's like, you know, whatever. Star ends up calling Brody and telling Brody, she's like, I need to talk to you because something is not right. You told me I didn't have to worry about Arlene anymore. Do you know something about Arlene's murder? And Brody's like, no, Star, I don't know nothing about it, but just know that you don't have to worry about her no more. I said, Brody, you and your killing ass. You know I was living for that. Brody is creepy as hell to me, but what he did to Arlene was just epic. Shanked the shit out of her. She deserved it. Every cut. But anyway, so all of that's going on. Simone then tells everybody about how she has gotten married to Angel. So they're fussing, of course. You know, Carlotta's like, what the hell? She's like, listen, y'all want to take care of the problem. This tour shit could or couldn't happen. It may not happen. We didn't even know nothing about all that. I went and took care of what I needed to take care of myself, so I'd have to go back to juvie fast. So we thought that was all cool right there. So that was a mess. Then enters our new love interest. Our new love interest is Quavo from the Migos. They bring Quavo in. Maurice, that Maurice is a sad talking ass. Cute as he can be, but I don't trust Maurice at all. I don't trust Maurice any more than I trusted that old goddamn pastor. You know, something about you, Carlotta, with these dark-skinned men, honey. You get all tied up in these dark-skinned men, and they slide it in you sideways, and you just can't think straight, girl. But that Maurice, he cute, but girl, I just don't trust him. But he's working all this stuff and literally pushing Noah out of the way of being the headliner for the tour and trying to make Quavo be the headliner. And the other thing is that the sponsor is really kind of down on Noah anyway, because they're like, Noah is a live wire. Noah ain't right. And he's not. Noah got some shit with him. He's a drunk, and he's just all over the place. But in the midst of all of that, Quavo says he'll do it, but only if he can have a feature with Alex. I said, oh, shit, here we go. Now, we got Alex, girl. Now, you know, I think you're adorable. But, girl, what kind of box you got, honey? Because your box is setting off some type of signal or some pollen or something that got the boys losing their mind, girl. Well, can I get me a bottle of that somewhere, bitch? This bitch, child, we got Noah all messed up behind Alex. Now we got Quavo sniffing after Alex. And we got Derek. And Derek is just kind of out there. Derek, the poor thing, it's a love triangle, but it just seems as though Derek ain't even in running no more, for real. He's so mad and evil with his old pretty self. I think she loves him, but she's so busy with everybody else trying to get some of her, she ain't really got time for Derek, you know? Poor thing. Said, you better hurry up and get up, honey. You twiddling your toes, you're going to fuck around and lose your woman. You need to get on that. Now, Miss Ruby done already told you, Derek, that the bitch is sorry. You better go on over there and put your thing down, or you're going to mess around and lose Alex. Alex is going to be gone. Anyway, she sang that little song with Quavo, and it was all cute, and he was grinning and skinning at her, honey. I said, Anyway, so all this is going on. So then we see Noah. He get ready to go and hit the bottle with his drunk ass. And Carlotta stops him and tells him, put that drink down. Put that drink down. Listen, shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up. You got one or two choices. Either you can be a drunk motherfucker, broke and down on your luck, or you can get it together and try to work with us here and we get all this shit together and all of that. So she got an idea. She's going to work it out. So Noah's like, okay, cool, no problem. So everything ended up coming to a bust when we had this whole little situation where there was a photo shoot with everybody together. And of course, Quavo's all up in Alex's face, and it's this whole thing going on, okay? And of course, Noah's like, I know when we was faking, it was one thing, but that Quavo, he all up in her neck, honey. Them two getting at it. And the next thing you know, honey, Noah takes and hauls off and cold cocks the shit out of Quavo. And baby, Quavo pulled a gun out that fast. I said, child, Quavo, they done read you, honey. They read you. I said, Lee Daniels, you ain't have to do Quavo like that. Because you know that this is how the Migos really act for real. They be off the chain, always ready to fight, always ready to shoot something up. Oh, just ghetto as fuck. He wrote him in there exactly as he is. He pulled that gun on Noah so quick, honey, and they always give it, ooh, drop the gun. He went and I was like, oh, girl, bye, tight clothes wearing bitch. So they's like, whatever. So Quavo was like, I don't need y'all little petty ass company. I ain't doing no tour. I'm out. So he done left everybody in a lurch. Everybody's in a lurch. I said, oh boy, this is a mess here. This is a mess. So Carlotta ends up going to Noah, and she told Noah, listen, enough with the bullshit. And he's like, he was disrespecting Alex. He wasn't disrespecting Alex, child. You couldn't fight because you all drunk and looking crazy instead of cleaning up and being cute like you are, and you ain't winning right now, nigga. Get yourself together and shit, let's go. And she told him, man up. I said, okay, all right. Then Carlotta went to Maurice and told him, you know what, I have an idea. Why don't we get a new sponsor? If we do something to really impress the sponsor, why don't we get a new sponsor? And she's like, okay, so there's this woman, they want to impress her. So she decided to get this whole concert together. And he set Alex in there on Quavo. Alex went over there and flirted at Quavo, got hold of his phone, blasted the flyer for the show onto his phone, and got all his people and all of that. I said, And Alex came rolling her little cell phone back through there and say, I got it done. And said, see that store? I didn't have to sleep with him. That bitch will say, well, girl, you still got time, honey. You know, Storm's a whore to her heart, honey. To her heart. That bitch is a whore. But anyway, so all that was going on. Cool. Everything went really, really well. And it was cool. But I'm pushing ahead. There's some more stuff we're going to talk about. Okay, so Star, before all of the concert stuff, Star actually ended up talking to Brody. And she's saying, you know what, I got a bunch of fragments. And I don't know what all of this shit is and where it all goes. But something happened, that had to do with me and my mother and all of that. And you know the story. And I need you to tell me, and I need you to tell me now. And he told her, you know what, I did it all to protect you. I did it to protect you. And she asked him, did you kill my mother to protect me too? He's like, I didn't kill your mother, Star. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Just, it is what it is. She's like, you told me it was our little secret. So what was our secret? And she told him, tell me what happened on that night. He told her, no, I'm not going to do it. And she told him, well, I don't ever want to hear from you again. And Brody's like, okay, well, I'll take that. That's no problem. But he wasn't going to tell her what happened. I said, child, well, what the fuck happened? So before we get to the end of all that, Angel's mother shows up. Now, it's Lala is playing Angel's mother. We see her in jail. She literally, and dig how deep this is, she comes in and she ain't seen Angel in forever. She didn't even know he could sing or none of this shit. She gave him the story, and this is one of them things about misplaced anger. And how you could tell a person something, and no matter how many times you tell them and you know that it's the truth, they just don't want to accept it. She explained, this is a whole lot. Javier is not really your father. Jael is not really your uncle. I was an illegal immigrant. I was on a work visa first. My work visa ran out. It expired. I had you, and I was doing what I did. I went to jail because I ran a red light, and they locked me up. They locked me up and deported me and all this shit. She said that Javier was his daddy, so they let him stay in the States. This is what happened. Now, with all of that, how the hell can you still be sitting around mad at her because she wasn't there for your childhood? You damn fool. You damn fool. You would have been bad enough. She told me, you're Dominican. You're not, you're not like them, honey. Your father is Dominican, just like me, honey. You're 100% Dominican. You don't belong over here. And he's going, how could she leave me there with that monster? Because she thought she was giving you a better life. And it was a better life. It was a better life. Yes, Javier had his issues. Yes, Javier was a crook and all of that. But really, you'd have been over in the Dominican Republic with no mama, your mama in jail, and who the hell know where your goddamn daddy is? You want to be over in the Dominican Republic in a goddamn foster home, really? Over an orphanage. If you don't shut your pretty goddamn ass up, Angel, shut up. Damn fool. So, all of that, all this old displaced, misplaced, foolish anger about nothing. So then we're laughing because now she's saying that immigration is actually looking for Angel. So he's not really safe. But actually he is safe because he married Simone. But I don't know because Simone was underage. She was underage. So I don't know how that's going to work, but at any rate, he married to the whore. He's married to a citizen at this point. And Simone's like, well, we're family now. And at one point in there, it was funny how Jael had said to Angel's mom, well, she just tried to help him out. And we know that Angel actually really does like Simone. And now Simone's getting to know that Angel actually really likes her. Baby went up in her mouth yet again. And I said, and it felt a little rise in your nature. Well, he always do whenever he's around her. But Simone, I think, honey, when he laid that tongue on her just then, honey, Miss Simone's box got a little, honey. So I think she gets it. Girl, that girl is dead, honey. Take your husband and go on. Girl, you're going to be all right. So we got all that going on. I said, this is too much shit going on. So, okay. Last thing. In the midst of all that going on, there's some phone calls that go back and forth. Brody now knows he needs to get his ass on out of town. But before he can get out of there, he goes, there's somebody knocking on the door. He opens the door. Baby, it's Charlene and her goons. They done found him. They kick him in there. They kick him in, beat him all up. Baby, put him in a tub of water. That Charlene got him. She's sitting there in the bathroom and she's telling them this, that, thing, and the other. Star ends up having a vision where everything came together and she sees in her mind exactly what actually happened. Something triggered it. It was Simone had grabbed her by her arms and was saying something to her. And it was the same way that Brody had grabbed her, and it just like gave her like deja vu, and it triggered the whole memory of what actually happened. Well, what we actually found out is that Star is the one who actually gave her mother the hot shot. She's the one that killed her mother, honey. But she didn't mean to, honey. Bumped the bitch off. So what happened was her mother was over there and got high, and Star's little girl showed her to go over there, give mommy her medicine, baby. She brought it over there, the little stuff over to her, and she just shot up. And then, damn near passed out. She back there all zonked out and ain't responding. Star said, mommy, she ain't listening. She done told her that it's medicine. So Star went and gave her the rest of it and killed the shit out of the bitch. I said, oh, damn. She gave her the hot shot. Killed her ass. And that's when he told her, her dad came in and Brody told her, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody you done killed this bitch. And that's that. And then we see him call 911. But it's terrible what happened, but it actually is her mammy's fault. Mary, bitch, it was your fault because first of all, you ain't had no business doing drugs around your daughter, and then you telling lies. See, doing drugs and telling lies, bitch, and it caught up with you because you got her thinking it's medicine, bitch. She thought she gave you some ibuprofen, bitch, and here it is. She done gave you some good old hot crack, honey, or some good old hot heroin, honey, to the vein, torque your ass right on out of here. So that's on you. It's your fault, honey, that you sang your last song, cashed your chips in, and now you done left the casino. So stop coming to her talking about how you gonna tell somebody. Go somewhere and sit your dead ass down because you brought that shit on yourself. Anyway, moving on. So, mama dead. Star's trying to get in touch with Brody. Gets him on the phone. They holding the phone up to his ear. He's telling Star, baby, you was right. I did kill Arlene. I killed her. You don't have to worry about her anymore. This, that, thing, and the other. I love you, Star. I gotta go. I'm like, what's going on with Brody? That's what we see. The Charlene and them got him in the tub, got him all balled up. Baby. Then Charlene gets to tell him after they hung up, and Star's like, no, wait a minute, wait. Hung up. Charlene's telling him, I'm not a cold, heartless killer like you are. This, that, thing, and the other. And she's like what? And they got a gun to his head. So I'm thinking they're going to just shoot him. She's like, no. She's going on. And he told her, listen, he talked some shit to her. She knew it was going to be over. He knew he was going to get it. So he told that bitch, your sister was a cold, conniving, stinking bitch. She had a monster. Your nephew was a monster, and that's how he ended up dead, too. Dead sister, dead nephew, fuck all of y'all. Your sister had that information. She knew her son was beating my daughter, and she was trying to cover it and then trying to blackmail my daughter. Fuck your dead ass sister, bitch, and fuck you. Baby, she gave him, okay, no problem. Had a lamp, took the cord out the lamp, baby, stuck the cord in the water, honey, and gave his ass. I said, oh, damn, Brody. I said, but Miss Charlene, you really think that you ain't cold-blooded, girl? Okay. All right, girl. Whatever, honey. So, I want to see where we're going to go from here. Star done got fucked up. Star ain't got no dad or no mom now. And it all is, she's going to blame herself for all of it because that's just how it goes. When it really wasn't your fault. None of it wasn't your fault, actually. Just bad karma. Bad karma mixed up with some fucked up parents. But whatever. So it's going to be interesting to see if Charlene just goes away. Because she needs to just go away with her murdering ass. Damn dead ass sister. Damn mess. But I will say this again. Star is better than Empire this season. Flat out. These episodes we got going, Star is really giving me something to work with. Empire, they doing a little bit of jumping around. A little too much for me. But whatever. Anyway, I'll catch y'all next week. I'm out of here. Later.